Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Driana and I do makeup product reviews. I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different today, which is a Q&A, and I'm going to be answering the questions that you asked me over on my Instagram, driana.bluebeauty, and I'm going to be doing a quick little quarantine makeup look for you. Nothing too crazy, just a little light glam. Maybe, you know, we'll see where it goes. But if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up and let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I have my makeup in front of me. I have the questions right here pulled up on my phone, right here. And I'm just gonna answer your questions. And I'm also gonna put some makeup on this face because your girl needs it. Any effective tips for or products, moisturizer, makeup, etc., for oily skin? Effective tips for moisturizer, I would recommend a water-based moisturizer and not a cream. Creams can make your skin look more oily than it is, and it can actually create more oils for you, which we don't want. So definitely go in with a water-based moisturizer. For a cleanser, I would do something, you know, made for oily skin, and one that really helps clears out your pores and cleans your skin really well, that gets in there. I would also recommend not over exfoliating your skin. Some people who have, oh, this might be too light for me because we'll see. Some people think that exfoliating more during the week when you have oily skin will actually help, and it doesn't. It actually creates more oil production on your skin. So I would recommend exfoliating like once or twice a week max. I wouldn't do anything more than that because that's when you can kind of get into some trouble. It's not my shade. It's not my shade. This is not gonna match. It's okay. Speaking of Maybelline Fit Me, I would also recommend to get this foundation, but in the matte and poreless. I've gotten a lot of my friends, good friends, hooked on the Maybelline Fit Me foundation for matte and poreless for oily skin. I would really recommend, try this out. Try this out for oily skin and let me know what you think. Powders, make sure you get a good setting powder for your oily skin. Make sure that you're either getting a translucent powder like this one. Maybelline Fit Me also has a loose setting powder. Other ones can be a little bit, I mean, there's more expensive options like Laura Mercier. That's a really good setting powder, but it's more expensive. It just depends on what you want to spend on a powder, but definitely make sure you get a good setting powder for oily skin. Also, for your oily skin, I would recommend not using cream products because sometimes that can create a oil slick on your face. So stick to powders, stick to matte foundations, and you should be good. You should be good. And then also, like I said before, a water-based moisturizer and a cleanser that really cleans out your pores and makes your skin feeling really just clean and gets all the gunk off of your skin for the day. And exfoliate. Moisturizer, I recommend the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. I've recommended this to my oily girls out there before and they really enjoyed it. You can also check out La Roche-Posay's Matte Daily Face Moisturizer. They have really good product line, or really good products in their line. Definitely check them out as well. Next question is, what do I think about the virus? Oh boy. I think it is really, really devastating. And I think it's something that we should take very seriously. And I think that, you know, we should remember that it's not about us, it's about other people, and protecting also ourselves, but also respecting other people's boundaries and keeping that social distance. Even though you may think that you won't get it and you're invincible and this and that, that's not really the case. And a virus is a virus, and viruses can be very scary. So I think it's really sad. It's affecting everybody on different levels, and everyone is impacted. So I think that a lot of things will be different. I think it's just really sad. Honestly, I think it's really sad. But we can only look up from here and try and protect ourselves, protect our family, protect one another, respect each other, and just keep moving forward and get used to a new way of living. That's all I can say about that. How the F do you apply concealer and powder the right way? Me don't know. All right, well, I applied my concealer on the dark parts of my under eye and also my inner corner, because my inner corners get a little bit dark as well. And I also applied it down here because I'm a little bit red and have some discoloration down there from the sun. So that's where I applied my concealer. So anywhere you have darkness and where you want to brighten up, concealer is to brighten, contour is to darken and create a shade. So with the concealer, I applied it to the dark parts of my under eye, and I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender that is kind of dirty. Don't judge me. Oh yeah, that's okay. Right there. And I'm just gonna pounce it and look up and blend it out. It's really just blending and making sure that all the darkness that you want covered is covered. All right, so that's all brightened up, and now I'll set my under eyes with powder. So make sure before you set your under eye, make sure you blend out the product underneath to make sure it's not creased. And then you'll take whatever powder you're setting your under eye with and look up and press it in. Take it all the way down. Take it all the way down my face. Really just set wherever you put concealer, set wherever you put your foundation. That way when you go in with the powder, everything will be dried down and you can put more powder on top of it. I hope that helped. And if it didn't, I will link another video that I did that shows my technique and how I do concealer and powder. I'm at the house. I'm matte. Very, very matte. And my face is kind of feeling a little crackly right now. Next question. How do I eliminate the makeup setting in my wrinkles? So this goes back to powder. You have to make sure that you're setting your face with a powder. I don't care if you're dry, I don't care if you're oily, I don't care if you think you don't need powder, set your face with powder. It doesn't need to be a lot, but definitely set it. Set the whole entire thing. That way your makeup isn't setting into your smile lines, lines around your eyes, your forehead lines. Any lines that you have on your face, you have to make sure that the makeup isn't setting into them, and how you do that is with powder. So just make sure you have a good setting powder, and make sure also, even if you do that and it's still settling into your wrinkles, go in with your Beauty Blender or a damp sponge and pat over the rest of your face. That way you can press that powder into your skin. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer and answer the next question. What's my favorite book to read? That's really hard because I read a lot of books. I Since being in quarantine, I have read 5 books, and I actually just finished one today that I started last week, and it was 13 chapters. So I've been reading like a crazy woman. I love reading. I think it's something that is so underrated and that more people should definitely do. I love to read like self-help books, self-motivating books, things that just to like help better myself and improve myself. And I really enjoy those types of books. So I would say my favorite one right now the one that I just finished. It is 13 things that mentally strong people don't do. And it's a really good book. How do you do winged eyeliner for hooded eyes? It always disappears in my eyelids. Girl, I feel you. I have hooded eyelids. When I put eyeshadow on, you can like barely see it because it like disappears into my creases. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out myself. I think for us hooded eyed people, we need to put it higher. Normally would be for non-hooded eyelids. It's really just playing around with the eyeliner itself because everyone has different eyes. So even if I figure out a technique that works for my eyelid, it may not work for you. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Going with blush. What are the best ways to smooth and even skin due to small bumps or redness? This one's tricky because when I read that, I think of, okay, what moisturizer are you using? What cleanser are you using? Are you using something that is irritating your skin, causing those bumps and causing that inflammation in your skin? Because redness is inflammation. And if you're using something that is too harsh, or there is an ingredient in that cleanser or moisturizer that is too harsh on your skin, your skin's gonna react. So I would try switching out your moisturizer, switching out your cleanser for something else, and see if those bumps and redness goes away. If it doesn't go away, then I would recommend targeting a gentle cleanser and a gentle moisturizer, making sure that there's no fragrance in it, because fragrance can cause irritation in your skin. So try switching out your products. Also make sure that your makeup brushes and your sponges are clean. I know mine is not the cleanest right now, but make sure you wash it often because that can cause bumps to show up. Just make sure you're moisturizing. Make sure you're not over washing your skin. Make sure you're not over exfoliating your skin, and you should be okay. But yeah, keep me posted on that and let me know what happens. Can you grow lashes, or is that just a myth? This one, I haven't tried for myself, so I can't really say, but I've heard that you can use castor oil on your eyelashes. Try it out, let me know. How to get rid of blackheads around nose, what products do you use? I use a dermasuction, which I posted on my Instagram story before. I got it from Target, and it has different levels of vacuum suction. It has different heads, and I got it for around 20 bucks or so, and it was a really good investment. I really recommend it. I want to say 3 of my friends hooked on it so far. Actually, no, 4. 4 of my friends hooked on it so far, and they really like it. Definitely, that's not the only blackhead extractor method you should use. You should definitely do blackhead removing like face mask and nose strips, and try extracting them yourself, but be careful. When you extract them, you can use something like this. That is a comedone extractor. So I use this end of it, and you just push down and wiggle it out. And this I don't really use, but there's a bunch of different ones like this. I think I got them on Amazon or maybe TJ Maxx, but they come in a pack usually, and they're really helpful. So definitely use these instead of your fingers if you can, to avoid injuring yourself and creating a bigger mark than what's already there. And then I also use the Ordinary high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula, and I'll put this on any blemishes and also around my nose where I have blackheads, just to help minimize them and make them show up less. Right. Well, thank you guys so much for putting in your questions on Instagram and asking me what you wanted to know about. And yeah, if you guys like what you saw, or if any of the answers that I gave helped you out, or if you've tried any of these methods, let me know down in the comments down below. If you like what you saw, subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know what you would like to see next. And without further ado, I hope you have a good day. I hope everyone's staying healthy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.